Welcome to Bariatric Business Accelerator, the podcast created for busy weight loss practitioners and their teams who want to systematize, simplify, and accelerate the growth of their new or existing weight loss practice. I'm your host, Karol Clark. Starting a new weight loss practice is an exciting venture, I know, but it comes with its own unique challenges, and I'm going to talk about 4 of them today. Many practitioners fall prey to these 4 common pitfalls, which really can hinder their success. But by avoiding them, you can set foundation for a thriving practice that serves both your patients and your business goals and your vision. So here are the top 4 mistakes that I see practitioners make and how to overcome them. The first one is not having a solid business plan with an actionable timeline. Really, the problem is that many practitioners start their practice without a comprehensive business plan or a timeline to guide their actions. So that leads to sometimes scattered efforts and missed opportunities for growth. So the impact that this has is that without a clear plan, practitioners can struggle to prioritize tasks, allocate resources, effectively set measurable goals, and that lack of direction often results in delays. It can also cause some financial strain and unfulfilled potential for the practice. So what we really would prefer to do, and I do this with practitioners, as you know, with my husband, and we've created a number of practices and grew them and then started other ventures, but the solution is to create a detailed business plan that includes your mission, your vision, your services, and your financial projections. People underestimate how this can really help guide your actions. When you develop an actionable timeline that goes along with that with specific milestones for launching and growing your practice, it is amazing. You can also then take that to regularly review and update your plan and stay on track, and then adjust for challenges or opportunities that come along as you're implementing it. So the other thing is, as you're doing your plan, to make sure that you do conduct some market research. We do this for practices all the time to identify gaps and opportunities in your local market that you can help fill, and define who your target audience is, who you want to work with the most, including their demographics, preferences, pain points. All of that can play into your marketing. You finally want to make sure that you do have a detailed business plan that includes clear goals, services that you're going to offer, pricing strategies, and a competitive position statement for what makes you different. The second pitfall that I see is failing to develop clear systems and processes. This is one that people put off for a long time. The problem, though, is that it can be overlooked, and the importance of having established workflows for patient intake, billing, follow-ups, and outcome tracking before opening your doors can really have the impact that it's a little bit more disorganized. It can lead to inefficiency. It can also sometimes lead to some patient dissatisfaction, which we do not want, and potentially some revenue loss. Also, your staff members can become kind of frustrated because they don't have clear guidance, and that further can negatively impact the operations of your practice. So what to do? We want to make sure that you select your software carefully, from lead all the way through your care, billing, collections, all of that. Set up systems for scheduling patient communication as well, and billing, all of that before you open. Invest in tools such as an EMR, electronic medical record, and patient relationship management software. There are some out there. I know I am a proponent, and I work a lot with Pronex. It has everything in one package, whether you're obesity medicine, surgical, or lifestyle medicine. It can be a really great way to do this for you. Make sure that you have documented your standard operating procedures. You may not have them quite yet. You're just getting them under your belt, but you can do that for clinical and administrative tasks as you progress, the most important ones first. That helps to ensure consistency and efficiency, and it really does help your team function at an optimal level. The third pitfall is underestimating the importance of your marketing. The problem is that some practitioners rely solely on word of mouth, which is not bad. It's a wonderful way to get your referrals. But you can also sometimes assume that patients will naturally find you without any marketing efforts. The impact that this has is that approach often results in slow growth and financial strain because you're just not seeing the patients that you want to be seeing. Without a strong marketing strategy, and it doesn't have to be an expensive one, it's difficult to fill your schedule and maintain a steady flow of patients. So you want to make sure you have some actions in place. The solution for that is to create a professional website, of course, that's optimized for search engine optimization and people finding you, making sure that it's mobile friendly for sure, because most people access websites on their mobile device. Utilize digital marketing strategies, including your social media campaigns, email marketing. Don't underestimate that, please. And Google Ads if you want to increase your visibility. You also want to offer some educational content such as blogs, webinars, downloadable guides to establish your authority in the field and engage potential patients, and also to engage your existing patients. You want to make sure that you build referral partnerships with other healthcare practitioners, some partnerships there and those providers, and also put in place a referral program for your patients. The fourth pitfall is trying to be everything yourself. The problem is that in an effort to save money or to maintain control, many practitioners take on too many roles, handling clinical care, doing all the administrative work, doing all the marketing, operations, feeling like they need to know it all. And what happens is that approach often leads to burnout very quickly, subpar patient experiences, and often some missed opportunities for growth. Practitioners can also focus on high-value tasks like patient care and strategic decision-making. If you're doing that instead, it ends up being a much better option for you. I know it's hard to find really good people and people that you can trust with this baby that you're building, but it is something that really helps move you forward. I learned the hard way. I like to help other people not learn the hard way. The solution is to build a support team from the start. Hire or outsource for certain roles such as your front desk staff, medical assistants, billing specialists, if you're using insurance, and marketing professionals. Not spending a ton of money, but there are ways that you can do this very cost effectively. Focus your time and tasks on those that align with your expertise, your genius zone, like patient care and practice growth, and your vision, and bringing that to fruition. Use technology to streamline your operations, such as that automated scheduling and using a virtual assistant perhaps, and using a software system that has everything in one versus trying to put together a whole bunch of other expensive ones. So from our conversation today, I hope that this has helped you in terms of avoiding these common mistakes. Even if you're out there and established, if you think through why you might not be growing fast enough, these might be some of the reasons. Make sure that you are making sure that you do have a strategic marketing plan and business plan. Make sure that you have those metrics in place. Establish those clear systems and processes before you open, and test them all out. Have someone you know, or sometimes I do this for practices. I'll go in as a patient and test it out. Invest in some marketing strategies that are not necessarily that costly, but can really help. And make sure that you're delegating so that you can focus on your genius zone and build your practice the way that you want. And by addressing these challenges proactively, you can create a practice that not only meets your patient's needs, but also really supports your vision and the reason why you're creating this on your own. I work with independent practitioners who are going out on their own, those that are out on their own and are frustrated because of a lack of a fulfilled, strong growth. And I also work with health systems who just want to take a look at what is going on, is everything in the market impacting their program, and how can they build some of these efficiencies and unique marketing opportunities into their program so that they can grow at a faster rate than their competitors. So if this has been helpful, please share it with a colleague of yours. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you just want to have a quick conversation about a strategy that you just talk about some strategizing for your practice, reach out to me, Karol, Karol, at weightlosspracticebuilder.com. I love working with weight loss practitioners, and I hope I can get to know you better too. Take care.